Good evening, good evening, good evening again, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center. But before we do, the usual disclaimers. So, folks, if you are unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or with the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non for profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center's so called behavior modification program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They've threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. Well, folks, NeuroClastic has refused. You know the drill. Please read the article. Share it on all your social media. Also included is NeuroClastic's public statement regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the Judge Rotenberg Center actually sees through with their threat. Trigger warning, folks, when we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center and Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please go ahead and utilize those headphones, all right? Number two, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion. We do speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously, parental supervision is advised, all right? Okay, where we left off. We describe and respond to the comments in this section. We have numbered each comment to help. Oh, we already read this, sorry. Background information about ESDs, SIB, and AB. A comment states that the FDA's characterization of behaviors associated with SIB and AB is broadly true but does not adequately convey the extreme behaviors exhibited by some individuals on whom ESDs are used. Here we go again. Here we go again. They are going to beat down on you with extreme behavior. Extreme, extreme, extreme. You don't know how extreme. You just never dealt with it before my ass. My ass, I haven't. Hi, fuckers. That was me as a kid. Okay? I gotta deal with myself every day. It is what it is. Number two, in my position with the state, we oversaw 25%. 25%. Literally a quarter of the state of Missouri were the individuals that I was being the advocate on their side for, okay? Out of 25% in my state, it is completely batshit insane to try and infer that none of those kids were actually as extreme as the kids that go to the JRC. The math isn't mathing, okay? I am so tired of this. You don't understand. The hell I don't. I've helped. I don't know what the number is in actuality. By referring them to the steps that must be taken first so that you can create an actual efficient treatment program for the consumer. Okay? If you are throwing your kid into treatment programs inside these schools that you've maybe seen all of 5 minutes without having the background work done, it is no wonder that they're not working. Okay? There's no mystery there. All right? Stop with the extreme argument. It doesn't hold water. Please stop with the you just don't understand, especially in regards to the advocates, because guess what? Yeah. Let's finish, shall we? The comment states that such behaviors can put both patients and caregivers at immediate risk of irreparable, serious, and even life-threatening injury. I know, they hammer it into your freaking head, but hear me out on this. As someone who oversaw 25% of my state, okay, I am very well versed in some horrific, horrible situations, okay? One of the individuals that I advocated for that was just coming into the service system had literal bars on the windows, even on the doors, okay? I did what every person in the field that is worth their salt should be doing, which is giving a referral to the professionals in order to conduct a proper full functional assessment. Yes, even in the extreme case that I'm referencing right now. Because I will say it until the cows come home. Behavior isn't always communication, but when it is, it really is. These things are not just popping up out of nowhere. Okay? That's what the full functional behavioral assessment is literally for. What are these behaviors? What is occurring before the behaviors? It's ground zero. When you do not get that very basic thing done first before you take any other step, you are literally playing Russian roulette with your child's future. Hoping by God that some school that they get thrown into will actually be able to do the job and their kid will come out the miraculous neurotypical child that they're never going to be. Okay? Stop with the extreme argument. Because that individual that I'm referencing, once the proper full functional behavioral assessment was done, working with me, their case managers, their psychologists, their neurologists, and their caseworkers, excuse me. We were able to hammer together a coercive, complete treatment program with everyone on board, with everyone else is doing, and the ultimate choice on where to go is put in the hands of the individual in question here. Okay? Does this stop such behaviors entirely? How many times have I told you all no? I still have meltdowns. They are extremely rare because I had a full functional assessment done and the treatment program that provided was what I would call, or a rational person would call, successful. Okay? You're not going to eliminate it entirely. I'm aware of how scary it is. Okay? But we can't send these hopeful, desperate people to these schools where they're just going to fail over and over and over and over again. These individuals need the type of teachers or professionals who are surrounding their child every day to do as what was done for me. Direct referrals to those teams that do the full functional behavioral analysis all day, every day. Okay? So done. All right. What are we getting from this? And we'll move on to the other video, folks. What I'm trying to say here, you cannot excuse the horrific horror level movie abuse and torture that those kids are going by through every single day by continuously clamoring about how extreme they are, how severe they are. Okay? That is not justification to torture the kid, particularly in regards to the behaviors that is not 100% underneath our control. There is no control in meltdown, by the way. Zilch, nada, absolutely none. Okay? I don't make light of the extreme situations. Okay? At all. I don't make light of them, folks. However, the answer shouldn't automatically be they're so severe, we should just ship them off and torture them. Okay? That's not the answer. Do we need to address the fact that danger that families, siblings can be in? You bet your life we do. I could have used that when I was a little girl going through the hell I went through with my stepbrother. 100% I could have. But I wouldn't have co-signed to ship him off to a place like this either. Because in the end, at the end of the day, folks, responding to violence with violence get us nowhere. All right? What it does create is a person who is already angry, a person who already, in a lot of cases, have a chip on their shoulder and made it a hell of a lot worse. We're going to close on that, folks. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to utilize those comments. I do appreciate your time tonight. As always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea do hope you have a good one. I'll see you in a few minutes.